Can you believe it? I've got the Promoto-MX right here. Let's get a quick look at this thing because I got a feeling the aftermarket is going to be all over this thing. Let's get to the table. Right away, this thing is quarter scale. Look at this. This is awesome. I mean, you can't really go 10th scale with a bike because it would be about the size of that, right? Yeah, let's dig into this thing. To get this started, I want to tell you guys, RC Driver Online has done an amazing job showing this. So I'm going to put a link down below for check him out. He's done an awesome job. I'm going to show you guys what catches my eye right here, and there's a lot. Stay with me. The first thing is the overall size of this. Let me show you. This is the Axial SCX10 Pro next to it. Look at that. 4.75 Axial SCX10 tire right there. There's over an inch difference in height. That's beautiful right there. Oh man. Brushless power, 3800 kV motor, legit chain drive. This is awesome. You can actually adjust it right here. Chain tension, all that in case it slacks up. That's awesome. This piece right here is actually designed to flip up. This way when you hit it and you smack it on something, because you know you will, this will flip up and it gives you like a little slider right here for those awesome wheelies. The front suspension, totally workable. Look at that. And it's got dampening. And if you happen to hit something, which I probably will, it's actually set to absorb. There's another shock up in here on this thing. So yeah. Woo-hoo. As far as brakes go, the back stops with the motor. The motor is your brake like on anything, right? On the front, this is a legit rotor. There is a legit caliper. You can see the cable right there. It runs up into the chassis to a servo and legit stops. These right here have to stay on. They are important. They do take the hit when the vehicle falls over. Boom, it catches, and then it just kind of spins its way right back up on its wheels. So that is meant to be there. And the angle of those is meant to be there as well, because that's the way it's going to roll and spin up. Overall, the dampening feels really good. Feels like there's a little bit more travel up front than what there is in the back, but let me see here. Maybe a little bit. The wheels are legit spokes, okay? Now, I listened to the Losi video, about 50 minutes long. Very informative on this thing. They actually went through a lot of testing to get these where they'll hold up. So that's awesome to see. The front and the rear are all there. Plus, they're also shiny, which you know, I like my shiny wheels, right? It has a 3800 kV motor in it. It runs on 2S, and I actually bought a battery specific for this because it has to be a 2S, and I even bought the proper battery for it too. And that will be the 5000 milliamp 2S right here. The battery slides right into here, just like that. This right here closes up on it. Put the body clip in, then you plug it in right here. The radio is set up for this vehicle. All right, so you can see right here, you got flywheel on off. It revs like 22,000 RPM. There's a balanced flywheel to help keep this thing stable. Steering, everything is in the normal position. Throttle limit 50, 75, 100. And you can change the drive modes like with this button right here. You can see the different drive modes right here, and it's all done with that button. It also comes with this piece right here, so you can put this on the ground, nail it in. It actually legit comes with some nails in here. And yeah, you can actually launch it. So when you start your race, you totally got your starters right here. In here we have the shock tools, the nails that come with it. Those are legit nails. I could probably build a porch with those. I need more of them, but still. The shock tools and all that, these are for the front shocks right up here. Those require a little bit of work, but supposedly they are pretty simple inside. It comes with a sticker sheet so you can dress this thing up. These right here go right there. This way you can put your own custom numbers on it. It's hard to see them here, but these are your numbers 0 through 9, and like a whole bunch of them, so you can totally number this thing up any way you want it. This is your quick start guide. This is a brand new product, so look over this. Give it just a few minutes. Get yourself figured out how to drive this thing, and then go pop some wheelies. Proline's already got tires out for it. Look at these Supermotos right here. The whole shots. Yeah, for those nicely groomed tracks. Not so much mine, but yeah, I got all of those. The radios, you can hook up a DX5C to it. So that's nice to see. You can put different clothes on the driver so you can dress them up. Colored parts and pieces, you can dress this thing, change the color scheme any way you want this thing to look. You can totally do it. Also got new rear swing arm right here. Yeah, aluminum. Wow, the aftermarket is going to be insane. Radio on. There we go. Okay, we should be looking. There's the main batteries. See this light's flashing. This is telling you that the stabilizer, the 22,000 RPM disc inside is not spinning. We are going to power that up. All right, now we're going to power up that flywheel. And now that the flywheel is powered up, you'll notice all the lights are green. Adjust this right here. This is your drive mode setting. There's 2. There is 1. Just bump this up and down. There you go. Rather than talking over the flywheel, you can actually see the buttons right here. 3 green is your wheelie mode, which this thing has a gyro and it will ride a wheelie. 2 green flashes gives you on-road, and 1 is your off-road. That means you can like jump it and just raise sand. You're going to kind of see the illustrations right there. Jumping. So there's going to be a lot to learn as far as driving this thing goes. Yeah. The front brake, you can see it working right there. And that really holds well. Should be more than enough for this thing. As far as the rear drive goes, you got your motor braking. And you can adjust the mix of how much front brakes you want because they do work in tandem here. This is going to be amazing. With that said, let's wrap this up because I want to go drive this thing and it's going to get its own driving video. That was my first look at the Promoto-MX by Losi right here. Hopefully I hit the high spots. Again, RC Driver Online is probably the best in the business at showing these things. Go check him out to get some real good details because I've showed you what caught my eye. Now I get to set up and go drive this thing. So stay tuned for that video. It's coming up soon. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Check that description. Hit that link. Go check out RC Driver Online. Stay tuned and thank you all for watching. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.